Alright, hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. We just wrapped up Table Tilt Part 9, Unlocked Expert, which we didn't even know existed. And now we're going to move on to Rhythm Parade. I will warn you ahead of time, Rhythm Parade and Big Top Juggling are two that I avoid. I'm not a big fan of either one. I haven't played them many times, but I mean something like Snowball Fight, Island Cycling, Segway Circuit, anything. I mean, the runs appeal to me. Neither of these really appeal to me. I'm sure for some people, they'll love Rhythm Parade, hate Island Cycling. I'm not a fan. I mean, this isn't bad. It's just I'm not a fan. I don't really, it's like if Mario went around and collected teddy bears or something, to give to a nerd. It's just everybody's got their own thing, and Rhythm Parade is not mine, nor is Big Top Juggling. Hence why I played 7 times. 3 METs is actually a fairly decent exercise. We will need the nunchuck here. You'll understand why when I play through. I can't really explain it. This will help train your sense of rhythm and coordination. Looks like there's beginner and advanced on this one. I've 3-starred both of them, and again I've played a cumulative total on each of 7 times, so maybe like 3 and 4. But we'll go ahead and get started. This one may be a little bit longer. It seems like little kids would probably eat this one up. The juggling, I could see little kids getting frustrated with. This one, I think there's enough music and motion. They'd probably, really enjoy it, or seeing their parents play. I will say this, that's an awesome shot, seeing the center city decorated like that. I don't know if it's like New Year's or their Woohoo Island Festival. Kind of looks like a Christmas tree, actually. I guess on the island, subtropical island, you have pretty nice Christmas, if you're around the equator. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. As you can see, Wii remote in your right hand, nunchuck in your left, and you're basically, it's almost like a basic step, but instead of stepping, which you do have to do as well, but when you see the items on the screen, you actually have to move the Wii remote or the you basically just flick your wrist, and you do have to step, which, I was never in band, didn't want to be in quad, not a fan of either. I prefer like wood shop or something productive. So keep that in mind. You're supposed to have like blue emanating from your footsteps when you're with the rhythm. I carry the same pace and it doesn't do that always, and that's problematic to getting a good score, unfortunately. Those little blue circles, you'll see like the Wii remote drop through there, and I'll have to move it. As we do that, we start to add band members. You can get a miss, perfect, and okay. And then you see you have to do both at once. I don't really know how that was a miss, but problem for me is that you have to sit here and march too, which, it's idiotic in my mind. That's really why I don't play this. I understand the concept, it's just I don't get off on this. I never have, and I never will. But I'll make the best of it. I'll see if I can get a good score. As soon as you make one mistake, the people that follow you basically leave. It's like they're embarrassed to be seen with you, which is oh so ironic considering what we're doing. And you see that stupid text box telling me to step in rhythm. You're going to continue to see that because I don't do that. I walk on the board, I don't feel the rhythm. I do my own thing. Like Linda Ronstadt and the Stone Ponies, march to the beat of a different drum. I'm not changing. You can actually get a pretty freaking big following, which it is neat. It's just, the music's not bad, the background I don't really, but like I said, a lot of people are gonna love it and a lot of people are gonna hate this. And if you step in tune, which I've never figured out, I mean, I do the same thing, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not, but that actually helps you. I've done well enough on this, we should have like half the city behind us. You see, you get one miss and people leave you a row at a time. And so I end it by myself, you know, which is always a bit of a disappointment. The misses I don't agree with, but whatever, you know. 78 perfects for 5 points, 20 OKs for 1 point, 7 misses for 0, 410 points, calorie torture. After everything else on the game is 4-starred or competitive on island cycling, yada yada, only then will I come back and try to 4-star this and big top juggling. Let's see. That's actually not even my best score. Personal best is 468, so all I can tell you is between 323 and 468, which is a fairly significant spread, you get 3 stars. So on the bright side, it's not a bad workout. 13 calories over 3 minutes. Again, some people will worship this and some people will despise it, but I mean, overall it's got a great feel to it. I understand the concepts, you know. I wouldn't really say fun, but it's not horrible to play, you know. I'm gonna quit now, and we will come back in for more of the same. Again, I think my biggest problem is just that I walk on the balance board and everything's blue, and then I'm doing the exact same step. I mean, you saw I'm decent at it. I mean, I can score pretty dadgum good on, you know, advanced step and basic step, and yet on this I do the same thing, and, you know, 5 are perfect, and then it's like I'm not even moving my feet, so I don't know what they expect. But same thing here for advanced. 3 METs help train your sense of rhythm and coordination. Apparently I don't have a sense of rhythm, at least as far as this goes. You know, I could say all kinds of stuff. I'm trying to refrain myself from doing that. Again, it was really cool, and I mean, it's the same thing here, which is kind of cheap. But at the same time, I mean, that's awesome. I mean, you got to give them credit. That's a pretty cool shot. You can see all the stars. You've got all the flags, the, you know, festivities, whatever the heck they're doing. I'm guessing it's like Christmas. I don't really know. I mean, irregardless, it's a pretty sweet scene. You know, even if you don't like this, you've got to admit that. So step in time with the whistle, you know. I don't need someone whistling to tell me when to step. I tend to have a problem with, you know, overbearing authority like that. I mean, just let me march and you just get your stupid whistle out of here, you know, and I'd probably have a better attitude about this. It's like now the whistle's not even there, you know, so. I'm sure like someone in the band, I mean, this would be like their fantasy or something, you know. All that crap about trying to feel your footsteps, I mean, that means nothing to me. I mean, that's like telling you to express yourself or something. Just blows my mind. And those circles do turn pink when it's like the perfect time to do it. And I forgot to mention that last time, surprisingly. Problem is, if you wait for that, you risk missing them completely. Which, I mean, on the flip side of that, they said I missed some anyway, so, you know, why not just wait? Basically, if you can train your peripheral vision to see pink light up in the bottom corner, you know, just do that. You know, and then he goes blowing the damn whistle when we're doing good. Makes no sense. And then they slow the pace down, and that screws you up. And I mean, I wish it was just consistent. You either want to go fast or you want to go slow, you know. I think this is the finale as we get to the flags. Again, it would just be so much more helpful if they wouldn't even show that, because I'm never going to feel my footsteps. And you just as well tell someone to go hug a tree, you know? There's like 3 nunchucks and there's 2 Wii remotes. I mean, it's not even like in sequence. And I feel like it's not the nunchuck and Wii remote that screws me up, that it's the stepping, which really ticks me off, you know? So, there you go. I don't really agree with that, but whatever. 190 perfects for 5, 60 okays for 1, 15 misses for 0, 1,010 points, good for calorie torture, and 3 stars. Let's see. That's the 3rd time I've played. It's my lowest score. Probably won't come back anytime soon. But again, you know, this is going to be really one of those things. Some people are going to love it, and everyone else is going to hate it. If you love it, the good news is this is a great workout. It's a pretty cool environment. If you hate it, it's a shame because we don't get to enjoy the environment much. But, you know, to each their own, and we're done with it. So, happy day. Bad news is now I have to do big top juggling, which I think I've played fewer times. But anyway, this was part 10 of our Training Plus playthrough. Just did Rhythm Parade. Fairly fun, at the same time very annoying, primarily because of the step in rhythm and feel your footsteps garbage, which means nothing to me. I'm more of a mechanical person. You know, tell me you want 4 right feet down in 8 seconds and I'll make it happen. Tell me to feel my footsteps and I'll look at you funny. That's just the way it goes. But again, you know, for the people that are into that, you know, I think you'll really like it. And that's what matters. You know, I like island cycling, Segway circuit, obstacle course. If someone else likes this, you know, and they're able to play it regularly and, you know, get pretty good at it, you know, more power to you. Have fun with it. And that's, you know, that's why there's diversity here, you know. You know, some people are probably going to hate the driving range, but on the flip side, someone else is going to love it. So, you know, there's a wide variety of exercises and games here, so, you know, I like almost all of them, so I can't complain. But again, that's really not horrible. It's just, you know, not my cup of tea. But anyway, if you have questions or comments, feel free to ask. And as always, thanks for watching.